Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you again for stopping by and spending some time with me. I really do appreciate it. In this video, I am going to be addressing the use of continuing Retin-A. And I'm talking Retin-A, I'm talking the prescription one, and I'm going to put a picture of it up here right now, you know, for your look so you see exactly what I'm talking about. Prescription strength Retin-A during the summer. Like, should you, shouldn't you? I've seen a lot of things on YouTube where people continue on in the heat of the summer with the sun beating down on them, and it's not a pretty sight when you go out into the sun and you have Retin-A on you. You turn red, you start to peel, you get all kinds of reactions to it. And I wanted to address that honestly. I wanted to be honest about it and what I am going to do for this summer, and what I have started to do for the summer months. Now, currently here it is over 90 degrees. We're in a heat wave, and I feel it. I feel the heat when I go out in the sun. Even if I put on sunscreen, which you have to put on a lot of sunscreen to mitigate anything as far as damage, first of all, for your skin, no matter what. And second of all, if you are using Retin-A, actively using Retin-A or any retinol product, you must use sunscreen, or else, you're going to fry your face. It's going to look like a tomato. I am not kidding you. So basically, what have I been doing? I have been throttling back on the use of retinol products, Retin-A products. Now, I'm talking retinol in a higher octane retinol, not just like in a little cream every now and then, but I'm talking about, oil-based retinol products, like Neutrogena has one, and I'll put that up here, the picture of the one that I'm currently using. It's an anti-wrinkle repair, blah, blah, it's in a bottle. And then, of course, the prescription strength Retin-A that I'm using. I'm also including under this umbrella the Differin, because I'm continuing to use that as well, off and on, rotating it into my regimen. But what I've done right now is, as I am throttling back for the summertime, is I am not doing Retin-A, once or twice a week. I'm not even doing it once a week. I'm right now down to about once every 10 days to almost 2 weeks. All right, 10 to 12 days. I'm very lenient about it. I do keep it into my system because I am aware that if you stop using retinol altogether or Retin-A products, your skin could kind of start to get lazy and go back to its old ways. You might start to feel that sluggishness in your skin. Your skin is not turning over at the rate it should. There might be some dullness in your skin. You might see some wrinkles that you didn't see before, fine lines, things like that. It tends to kind of revert back into its aging process, is what I'm saying. So you do want to keep some sort of light regimen going during the summer, so that your skin, so that you don't have 3 months of catch up to do once fall and winter hit. Okay, so what I've been doing really is I have not been putting on my Retin-A religiously all the time. I do it once, like I said, every 10-ish days. I'll alternate with the Differin, same amount of time. I'm not doing it any more for Differin than for Retin-A, not doing it. And other than that, I am using a gentle cleanser, like a Neutrogena cleanser. I'm using a gentle toner. I'm even trying to avoid a little bit the alpha hydroxy acids. I'm toning that down. I know that's a discussion for a different day, and I can do a video on that if you guys want me to do that. But again, I'm not really focusing on that. I'm focusing on hydration. I'm focusing on masking that has to do with plumping up your skin, putting hydration into your skin. Hyaluronic acid is fine. you know, light creams, those kinds of things, trying to lock in the moisture as much as possible. The other stuff, you know, I'm doing some. I'm incorporating what is known as the washcloth method. So I'm actually gravitating more towards just scrubbing my face with a clean washcloth, putting on a gentle cleanser, doing those kinds of things. Nothing very abrasive, nothing very mechanical for the summer. I think our skin takes a beating in the summer anyway with it, no matter what, being out in the heat, being out in the humidity, being out in the burning sun. And you know, some regions of the United States obviously are going to be cooler than others, but for the most part down here in the south we're being hammered right now, and we're going to continue to be hammered for the remainder of the summer, for the brunt of the summer. In fact, they're saying that we're getting into a drought pattern, so there's not going to be a lot of rain even, or cloudiness. It's just going to be burning heat, 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 heat. So aside from wearing your sunscreen all the time, I just picked up a fresh can of, I think it was the Banana Boat for my body, for the spray, to spray down my arms and my legs when I walk around outside, when I'm walking with the dogs. And then, of course, I have the Neutrogena Hydroplex. I bought a fresh one of that as well to try. I'm doing that. Oh, and did I buy the Aveeno? I think I bought an Aveeno. If I'm not mistaken, I did buy an Aveeno sunscreen, so I'm trying that one on, and I'll probably have a review of that in my you know, next month's video, things that I'm using type of video. So I'll incorporate that. I'm not going to make a dedicated video out of just that sunscreen. I don't dedicate my videos just to sunscreen, but I will incorporate that into one of my you know, favorites or something that I'm using for probably for end of May, June. So look forward to that. I'll definitely snap a picture of that and everything. So that's basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I don't want to stay on here too long, but I did want to let you guys know that I am throttling way back on my use of my Retin-A. Do I think that you should do it? Well, it's up to you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dermatologist. You do you, as I always say. But try to see what your skin is doing. If you're starting to get blisters, if you're starting to get tomato-looking skin, if if you're burning, you know, just by being outdoors for a few minutes, please be vigilant and take heed and take warning that you need to, you know, pull back on your cosmetic regimen on what you're doing. There's plenty of other products that will keep your skin healthy and supple and anti-wrinkly, if that's a word, but being safe, okay? And then, you know, once the cool weather kicks in, obviously you can go ahead and bounce back to your normal regimen. That's what I plan to do. I mean, I'm going to go back to my once or twice a week. I usually do about twice a week if I'm vigilant. I've been lazy lately, and there's been a lot going on in my family, personally speaking, health-wise, and certain things that we're going through with friends and family and loved ones. So I've really not been in a good space in my head emotionally to want to take care of myself. And I'll be honest with you, I've been slacking sometimes, and I'm really trying hard to motivate myself every night and to do something for my skin. I'm getting a lot better than I was 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I was definitely in a slump 2-3 weeks ago. But you got to do what is best for you, and you got to go ahead and figure out, you know, what you're going to do as far as your summer routine is concerned. So with that said, if you find this video helpful, or if you have any other topics that you want me to address, any other questions that you want me to address, please you know, leave it in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to reply in the comments, or if I feel that there needs to be a dedicated video to that question, I will address it online and, you know, make a video about it. But if you feel that this is helpful for anybody else that is on a Retin-A or retinol or different regimen, please go ahead and hit that share button and go ahead and scoot it over to their bin and let them look at it. share it along the, you know, whatever social media platform you want to share it on. And please give it a thumbs up if you like it. And, you know, that's it. That's what life is about. Just share and share alike. I love you guys. Thank you again for stopping by. And blessings to everybody. Have a wonderful rest of the week or whenever you're watching this. And I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.